Oh, you thought it was the weekend? Wrong. School day. I've been up early. Lesson planning for you bitches. So I'll be showing you a bit around Coinbase today. Coinbase is where it's one of the apps, but there are many that you can buy cryptocurrency. So if you want to set up an account, just download the app, or you can do it in your browser. It takes about like 5 minutes. Just follow the prompts. It's pretty intuitive. So let's look at Ethereum today as an example. This price at the top just means how many dollars equals one coin. If we look at a week, you can see just how volatile cryptocurrency is. It's fluctuated about $600 from its low to high. In the last month, it's gone down quite a lot. All of cryptocurrency has, but you can see Ethereum's gone down $1,700 in the last year, from $1,200 to $4,800. And then all time, if you happened to buy in 2017, you could have bought at 10 cents, and the high recently was $4,800. So let's talk about that for a second. If you were lucky enough to invest in 2017, let's say you put in $100 at 10 cents. That means you bought 1,000 Ethereum. And then let's say you were lucky enough to sell at $4,800, the most recent high. 4,800 times 1,000 Ethereum is $4.8 million. So now, of course, that's really difficult to do. You can see just how volatile the market is. It's nearly impossible to guess what's going to do well or what's a low and what's a high. But if you just look at the trends, you can see how much this market has grown and how people have made their money. And maybe you've heard all of the crypto bros yelling, buy the dips. This just means that they believe so much in crypto that when the coins do drop down, they invest more money because they are confident that it's going to keep growing. Now, this is typical financial advice when you're investing in stocks too. You want to sell at the upturn, buy at the downturn, which again is very difficult to predict. So you should only invest in things that you really believe in. So if you're a big believer in crypto, the last couple weeks have been seen as a pretty big dip. So a lot of people have been investing, assuming that it'll run back up. This isn't financial advice, so don't frickin' sue me. I just showed you how volatile cryptocurrency is. So be super careful with your investments. Don't invest more money than you're willing to lose. Do your own research. And as always, stay nifty. Let's talk about gas fees today. Gas is just the term for the fee that you have to pay to basically compensate for the computing energy that's required to validate and process your transaction on the blockchain. So you basically have to pay gas anytime that you want to use the blockchain. So this can be when you're buying an NFT, when you're transferring money from your Coinbase account to your wallet. Gas can go up or down based on the activity on the blockchain at that time. So think like Uber surge charge. The more demand there is to use the blockchain, the higher gas fee you're going to pay. Some blockchains will have worse gas fees than others. So if you remember when I first talked about blockchains are structured basically by cryptocurrency. So Ethereum has its own blockchain, Solana has its own blockchain, and Ethereum's gas fees can actually get pretty crazy. This is essentially because of the system that they use when they're mining. So Solana uses a proof of stake system to mine, whereas Ethereum uses a proof of work. So the proof of work mechanism has actually been notorious for being pretty bad for the environment because of the amount of energy consumption that it takes. Whereas proof of stake has proven to be a way better alternative in terms of energy consumption. So Ethereum has actually announced that in 2022, they're going to be transferring over to a proof of stake system, which is really great because it has been super heartbreaking to know that something that is really cool and innovative and changing the way that we think about things has been pretty harmful to the environment. And it also just shows how ever-changing and sort of like malleable this space is. And the more people that get involved and start demanding change, the more likely it is going to happen. And we love Miss Mother Earth and we want to protect her. So there's nothing left to do except get involved and demand change because it's working. So that's my spiel on gas fees. Keep commenting things that you guys want to learn about because I love reading your guys' comments and I'm trying to get to all of them. So yeah.